Well, if I was a rock star, I just wouldn't care. I'd buy a mansion in the hills and hang out with Cher. I do cameos in movies that no one ever sees. Be a guest star in a game show that's airing on TV. Vacation with the Stones, Blink 182, throw a week-long parties, yeah, and you can come too. All these people I used to know, I wish I knew them now. Packing up our bags and heading off to different towns. I wish I'd said goodbye to you, though I didn't know this was it. All those things they told us then, I wish I'd listened. The third eye blind on the radio, you're humming along to a song. It feels like years since I've been here, but I know it hasn't been long. And I can hardly breathe your footsteps on my back, walking me home through the dark in case I go off track. All these people I used to know, I wish I knew them now. Packing up our bags and heading off to different towns. And though I knew you then, I don't quite know you now. From tearing up the house to tearing the whole thing down. I saw Joey just the other day, I don't know when I seen him list. Talked about sweet memories and reminiscing about the past. Joey used to get in trouble back then, and at him the whole world would live. But now he's sitting in his big shot office, telling the whole world to kiss his ass. Well, now all these people I used to know, I wish I knew them now. Packing up our bags and heading off to different towns. These days seem to last forever, but I heard how quickly they pass. So say a prayer for the ones we lost and for the ones we never had. All these people I used to know, I wish I knew them now. Packing up our bags and heading off to different towns. And though these promises may break, there's one that never ends. It's like he says in his song, blood brothers till the end. Blood brothers till the end.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Evan 7 at 7. It's been a little while. Well, we're gonna put that up. So I'm gonna say thank you to all those who voted me as the best local musician or band, the Platinum Award for the Reader's Choice Awards. It was an honor. It was a surprise. I had no clue. I didn't even know I was being voted for. So thank you for surprising me like that. And we've been off for a little bit. We did a little thing maybe a month ago to try and get back into it, and we made some mistakes. My producer made some mistakes. I made some mistakes, and it was just it's like when you warm up before a game. You're just trying to get back into it, and I think we've warmed up enough in the last 2 days and in the last show to maybe have a perfect show maybe. So we're gonna try this one. This is all stuff you've heard before. We're trying to warm you back up into it too. This one's called Monday Morning. Yeah, well, Monday morning sun, Tuesday morning rain. I like the sound of it on the window pane. Julie stopped by, wouldn't let her in. Oh, she ever does ramble about him. 20 minutes later, I was sitting all alone. Heard a ringing coming from the telephone. I couldn't be bothered, poor pitiful me. Found the remote and turned on my damn TV. For all of you that lived, all of you that came, I ought to thank you, 'cause I'd never be the same. For all of you that lived, all of you that came, I ought to thank you, 'cause I'd never be the same. I must admit I was bad when you were gone, but I picked up my bags and started moving on. So listen to my records and turn them up loud. Started singing like I was front row in the crowd. So I picked up my phone, I called all the 905. Oh baby, it feels good to be alive. For all of you that lived, all of you that came, I gotta thank you, 'cause I'd never be the same. For all of you that lived, all of you that came, I gotta thank you, I'd never be the same. I'm not thinking of that stupid fight, I'm just thinking of talking to you every night. Hey there, Jackie, how you been? It's been about 5 years and a couple of hooks to the chin. You're gone away, you're here to stay. Your face, it fades, but the memories stay. I'm on that Monday morning rain. Can I unplug this? There we go. Okay. So it's been a while. It's been a while since we've been in front of you, really, and we've tried out this whole virtual thing for the last it's 9-8 months, and it's starting to feel like the real thing because it's really all we have to it, and maybe soon we'll be back out there, but for now, watching as the 1 minute timer goes off is just as much stress as them announcing you to go back on stage. So it's kind of starting to feel like an actual show, and not it was just something we picked up to do because we couldn't do anything. We thought it was gonna be like 4 months, not even 2 weeks, of maybe performing online and well, it's 2 weeks times like 7, and now here we are trying to do thing. Yeah, I've never been great with math, but uh, it's turned into something we're just doing as a series. We've got our own TV show now, I guess. So yeah, we've tried. We're like the Cowboys. We've tried so many combinations of songs that we're starting to reuse them. At the start, I never wanted to play a song over again, and I think we've done this exact show before. So we're gonna try this one for you. This one's called Ghost Stories. First time for you guys on piano. I've done it. There's a ghost in the places where you lay. There's a ghost and he's calling out your name. And I'm tired of black and white paintings. They never come out as they promised to come out before. It's technically a sweater. Start the show, let's get together. And all the places I remember. It's been so long since I've been here, almost been 100 years. And I've walked the belly of the whale, and he tells me I am fine, it's okay, I'm alright. In the closet, books of red and blue. It's been so long since I've been close to you. And I'm tired of waking up in boredom. And I'm tired of going to bed just for fun. Start the show, let's get together, hey. In the dark, the places I remember. It's been so long since I've been here, almost been 100 years. And I've walked the belly of the whale, and he tells me I am fine, it's okay, I'm alright. Well, when Maria calls, tell her I'm set up by the moon. I got tons of vinyl records, Tom Petty, Bob Dylan, Bruce Springsteen too. And it's tough in this old town, I heard it's tough to just be you. But in these final days, it's up to you to find. Yeah, I'll give you one later. Start the show, let's get together. Thanks, Johnny. In the dark, the places I remember. It's been so long since I've been here, almost been 100 years. And I've walked the belly of the whale, and he tells me I am fine, it's okay, darling, I'm alright. saw a comment up there as my grandma. She asked where I got all the imagination from, and I could just tell you some crazy 10-minute speech. The short answer is Brian Fallon and Bruce Springsteen. I pretty much stole every name they ever wrote and put it in my songs. Elsie and Janie and Maria. That's in everyone too. So I really stole a lot of theirs. So my imagination came from their imagination. I borrowed it, but if I guess I borrowed it. That sounds better. So we're gonna do this one. Okay, yeah, this one. I don't even know when I wrote this one, but it's kind of lose track. It was a totally different song, and I guess my dad's always been pretty brutally honest with me in every facet and everything I've done. And hockey, I always knew when I sucked. Baseball, I always knew when I sucked. And I haven't gotten many, songs from him where I've brought it to him and he's gone, no, that's not good. So I brought him a whole song, and I forget what he said, but it was basically like just, make it something new that's not good. And I thought the song was really good. And so that kind of, that was disappointing. And so usually what I do, because I'm kind of a suck when it comes to my music, I'll just never touch that song again. I'll go try and make something new with it. Not with the chords, not with the same chords, but this one I think it's cool because I just scrapped all the words, I kept everything in there. And the next day I wrote a completely new song. The only thing that stayed the same was, and if you find her, can you tell her I've been waiting for her to call? It was originally supposed to be about a husband who lost his wife. And he's going through the stages of trying to get over it, and he's going to therapy meetings. And now it's supposed to be the therapy meeting. He's kind of not delusional, but he's still seeing her. Hey, we're kind of watching a show where it's kind of like that. But he's still seeing her, and he's still talking to her. And that was what it was supposed to be. And then it turned into this. This was called What If He Never Comes Home. This one's on the album. We'll have to put credits to my dad too, because if he didn't completely crap on the other one, then this one wouldn't be out here. I'm very thankful for that. I think it worked out. You started hanging out on the edge of town, got new friends who are always up to get down. You started going out, you stopped writing songs. Well, I knew you back in the day. If I can recall, you were never this way. You'd always pick up the phone as soon as I called. Posters and posters of the Grateful Dead hanging on a wall beside your bed. You told yourself you were Jerry Garcia. How'd you ever get that idea? She goes out a couple nights a week. Teachers tell her she's an alcoholic freak. She usually doesn't make it home. Goes to school smelling like Patron. And if you find her, can you tell her I've been waiting for her to call? It's simply amazing how she doesn't even care at all. Joey's been sleeping on a stranger's bed. Jane's so far behind, she'll never get ahead. Elsie went broke when a man left town. She's hoping he comes back around. What if he never comes home? Thanks, Tony. My son Bobby's on his last year of school. He hopes to get a job and a wife someday too. I told him to take his time, sit back and enjoy the ride. He's got some problems that we tried to address. He loses his temper and his head does the rest. He jumped a kid for something he said. One more punch and he would have been dead. And if you find him, can you tell him that I need him to come back home? It's harder to face reality when you're all alone. Joey's been sleeping on a stranger's bed. Jane's so far behind, she'll never get ahead. Elsie went broke when a man left town. She's hoping he comes back around. What if he never comes home? Joey's been sleeping on a stranger's bed. Jane's so far behind, she'll never get ahead. Elsie went broke when a man left town. She's hoping he comes back around. What if he never comes home? What if he never comes home? What if he never comes home? He's never coming home. Hey, okay, we're gonna try the only cover of the night. And I think the best part about kind of growing up listening to older music was that I've always been able to talk to other parents about music. And so I don't think kids my age are into music the way parents are and how I seem to be. And my buddy Jack Picard is even more into it than I am. And just in the way that, not that they don't like it, because you see kids, kids my age, they listen to music all the time, but they don't want to know where it comes from and what inspired it and what it's about. It's all about the beat and the bass drop, which is great, and I love that. And I do love new music, but the best part was I got to talk to parents about old music. I remember I went to my buddy Jack Barley's house once when I was younger, and his parents are like huge U2 fans. And Jack was in the pool, and me and his dad were listening to U2 songs, and I was showing him songs, and he would show me U2 songs. And this past weekend, I went to my friend's house, and me and her mom talked about the new Bruce Springsteen album. And I think that's cool. I don't think I'd be able to talk to most of my friends about the new Bruce Springsteen album. And so we're going to do this one now. This one's off the Springsteen album. When you watch the movie, I kind of got chills the whole time because you can kind of tell what goes into a Springsteen record, and it's very different from any other record, any other artist's process through making an album, and the kind of heart and passion that goes into it. That's something that we all want, especially artists want with their music and in their records. So this one is called "Songs for Orphans." Well, the multitude assembled, tried to make the noise. The black blind poor generals and restless wild white boys. Times grew thin and the axes grew somehow incomplete. Where instead of child lions, we had aging junkie sheep. How many wasted have I seen signed Hollywood or bust, and left her out that ever ghostly Arizona gust. Yeah, Chile, the tramps and kids with big amps sounding in the void. High society vamps, ex-heavyweight champs, mistaken soot for soil. So break me now, big mama, as Old Faithful breaks a day. Believe me, my good Linda, the aurora will shine this way. The Confederacy's in my name now, hounds of hell at bay. The Axis needs a stronger arm. Do you feel your muscles play? Well, the doorstep blanket weaver, Madonna pushes bells. From house to house I see her, giving last kisses, wishing well. To every gypsy mystic hero, that the kids might find a place, who get lost forever, mothers and fathers, on their weekends out in space. Well, sons, they search for fathers, but their fathers are all gone. Yeah, the lost souls search for saviors, but saviors don't last long. Those aimless, questless, renegade brats live their lives in song. They run the length of a candle in a goodnight whisper, and they're gone. So break me now, big mama, as old faithful breaks the day. Believe me, my good Linda, the aurora will shine this way. The Confederacy's in my name now, the hours of hell at bay. The Axis needs a stronger arm. Do you feel your muscles play? Well, the missions are filled with hermits. They're looking for a friend. The terraces are filled with cabmen, just looking for a way in. Those orphans jumped on silver mountains, lost in celestial alleyways. They wait for that old tramp dog man Moses. He takes in all the strays. Now don't you go on empty legends or lonely cradle songs. Billy the Kid was just a Bowery boy who made a living twirling his gums. Yeah, the night she's long and lanky, yeah, she speaks in her mother's tongue. She lullabies the refugees in an amplifier's hum. So break me now, big mama, as old faithful breaks the day. Believe me, my good Linda, the aurora shine this way. The Confederacy's in my name now, the hours of hell at bay. The Axis needs a stronger arm. Do you feel your muscles play? The Confederacy's in my name now, the hours of hell at bay. The Axis needs a stronger arm. Do you feel your muscles play? All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so there's someone I think is the coolest man, not only in Toronto, not only in Ontario, but maybe Canada. I mean, Gord Downey right there with him, and Brian Adams right there with him. But Brian Adams left us a while back. So we would put Sam up there, but now I have the throne to the coolest girl in Canada, and she's gonna come on. She's 4 years old. She has a Sunday show called Pancake Sunday, and she sent a little video on, and we're gonna put it up right now. My producer.
Hey everybody, we're looking so forward to Evan's show tonight.
Bye.
Bye. What do you say about that? And what's happening Sunday? Tell everybody what's happening on Sunday morning.
Pop Sunday.
Are you ready to rock it out tonight? Say, Evan rocks. Oh my God. We're looking forward to it. Tune in Sunday mornings on my Facebook or on Pancake Sundays on Instagram and check it out. Looking forward to the show tonight. Evan, you rock.
Evan rocks.
Yeah, we got sponsors. We got sponsors. We stopped for a quick word. I like that. I'm gonna be watching it right after Bobby Mahoney. That's my grandma's favorite show right now on Sunday mornings. It's I'll be watching. I'll be on there, and right after coffees and mimosas with Bobby Mahoney and Bloody Marys, mimosas. I'm sorry, Bloody Marys. Yeah, I don't know. Mimosas seem like a fit. Yeah, or is yeah, I'll be there. I hope you guys come with me. It's a funny show. So look at what COVID has done. We have everyone has shows. All of us normal people have shows. I like it's a good way to go. So if you visit my site every single morning to get updates, which I figure most of you do, and just to listen to some music in the morning, you would have seen that this new one has been recorded and put on my website, not on Spotify yet or anything like that. We're kind of trying to keep it low key for now. And then, this one's called Wasting My Life Away. This one was the fun song I had to write. It was upbeat, and I like that. And it wasn't, really to focus on the lyrics, although I think the lyrics came out actually pretty okay. It was not, but this one's called Wasting My Life Away. 1, 2. Street, a place where maybe you and I could meet, talk about the things we need to talk about. What's bothering you, what's bothering me? Can't you tell I haven't been doing that well? Sitting here and talking to my coffee cup. What's down, what's up? Yeah, can you help me? Can you hear me out of here? Yeah, you can be my witness, I can be your mutiny. You can come for dinner and complain about your day. But I'm sitting here in Winnipeg, wasting my life away. Yeah, way downtown, all those stony faces look around, try to find somebody that they used to know, not face to face and soul to soul. Don't you know there ain't no place that you can go to try and forget the things they taught you on, form an opinion of your own. Yeah, can you help me? Can you hear me out of here? Yeah, you can be my witness, I can be your mutiny. You can come home for dinner and complain about your day, but I'm sitting here in Winnipeg, wasting my life away. I got a job moving furniture and painting walls. $10 an hour, I won't make it through unless I'm coming home to you. I tried to call, can't figure out just where you are. Looking out the window in despair, yeah, I guess that you were never there. Yeah, can you help me? Can you hear me out of here? Yeah, you can be my witness, I can be your mutiny. You can come home for dinner and complain about your day, but I'm sitting here in Winnipeg, wasting my life away. Yeah. Yeah, apparently it's a Bo Diddley beat. I know what a Bo Diddley beat is. I didn't have that in mind when writing it, but I like that it is. So, I'm gonna put this away. So, I had something really cool happen to me this past week. So I'm one of those guys that like text Bobby and Danny, Bobby Mahoney and Danny Gockner, and I'll ask them for chords a lot. I don't do it a lot, but I always feel bad when I ask them for chords. And the coolest thing that happened to me this week, Rich Black texted me and asked me for chords of my song, and yeah, I sent it to him, and I said, "Do you want a chord chart?" He's like, I don't want to bother you. I'm like, you're not bothering me. This is probably one of the coolest things that's happened to me ever. So I sat out there and I went to my notes and I wrote out the chord chart for him. I sent it to him, and I felt back. I think he thought he was bothering me. You're not bothering me whatsoever. This is, if you want more songs, you come and ask me. I'll write out chord charts. I'll give you tabs and notes, and I'll do whatever you want. And it's you know, like, obviously you have little moments in I guess it's kind of hard to explain, but it's not like made of big moments, but it's like, wow, I'm doing something kind of cool here. I feel kind of good here. Little victories, and that was one of them. That was definitely really cool. Someone asked me for chords to my song. You know, now we got to get it on Ultimate Guitar tabs. We have to write it down, and so people can look it up. I think I might have to. We had somebody ask me for chords. Who knows how many thousands of other people want my chords? That's exactly what I thought. I thought, well, he's lucky he knows me. There's probably like 1,000 other people that have been trying to get my chords. That's the first thing I thought. Not joy. I was very sad for those who don't have the pleasure of getting the text. So, so this is one I forgot to play for him when we did the only live show. Not the only live show. We did 3 live shows, kind of. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. And we did 3 live shows, 3 live social distance shows. And I don't think I played this at any of them. I may have played it at one of them. And I was gonna play it, the last one we did. And when I got off stage with a deck, someone said, I think it was Rich and my dad, who said, you forgot to do Rockstar. And at the time I was like, okay, I forgot to do Rockstar, okay. And I haven't played it in about, when was the last show we did? I haven't played it since then. That's the great thing about playing all these songs again. I have not played them since one of our shows. So, yeah, now they're fresh to me. So this one's called If I Was a Rockstar. I gotta put the If I Was in brackets. I assume the majority of you have been on here before. And although I can't hear you, which kind of sucks, we gotta figure that out. Although I can't hear you, if you want to sing along at home, I understand the verses might be a little complicated sometimes, but if you want to sing the chorus at home, feel free. If I was a rock star, I just wouldn't care. I'd buy a mansion in the hills and hang out with Cher. I'd do Hammy Hills and movies, yeah, that no one ever sees. Be a guest star in a game show they're staring on TV. 1, 2. I vacation with the Stones and Blink 182. I throw week-long parties, yeah, you can come too. I travel across the world in only a day. Do a show for a crowd that hangs on every word I say. Oh, if I was a rock star, they'd probably make a documentary about life behind the scenes. Get tons of famous people to talk about me, praise my success and they criticize my fails. Ask me about new projects that they want me to unveil. I walk around with bodyguards that never talk to me, so I can look like I'm protected when you see me on TV. Show my face on the Jumbotron when I'm courtside in LA. Catch me whisper to LeBron LeBron. Till Kawhi should have stayed. Oh if I was a rock star. They'd probably make a documentary about life behind the scenes. Get tons of famous people that talk about me. Praise my success and they criticize my fails. Ask me about new projects that they want me to unveil. I'll probably be respected cause I always had a blast. Make a meme of me crying cause life goes back too fast. Whatever happened to parties or my mansions in the hills that span years since then, but I could feel it still. If I was a rock star. They'd probably make a documentary about life behind the scenes. Get tons of famous people to talk about me. Praise my success, they criticize my fails. They ask me about new projects that they want me to unveil. I'd probably be respected cause I always had a blast. Make a meme of me crying cause life goes back too fast. Whatever happened to parties on my mansions and the hills. To Buffalo we root for the Bills. If I was a rock star. Oh if I was a rock star. Oh if I was a rock star. I feel better saying the last line after Sunday beating Jake Matheson's Vikings. I feel a lot better after that. So I'll play that with pride. We got announcements. Friday, December 4th at 5 p.m. Songs and Stories with Miss Emily. It's going to be fun. danatix.com is where you can get the tickets. Then we got on December 12th at 7, Songs and Stories with Jake Thistle. You can get that on danatix.com too. I'll watch. I hope you watch. Oh, sorry. And then, and this is half the reason we're coming back. We had to do something. I love Christmas, and I love the Christmas songs. So on Tuesday, December 15th, we're going to do E01. Did you do that? Was that you or is that Connor or someone that put the... Oh, okay. That looks really cool. I like that. I didn't even notice. That's really good. E01 Christmas episode. That's when we'll do it next, December 15th. We're going to give you a little bit of a break. And on Sunday, every Sunday morning, Pancake Sundays with Stella and Sam. You can follow them on Instagram. And Leah, follow on Instagram at Pancake Sundays. I'll watch too. And we got one more. What time is it? Are we quick or are we early? Okay. So I wrote a new song. Yeah. See, if you guys are happy about it, I'll do it. So I wrote a new song, and I guess this happens every time between songs. You kind of feel like you've run out. Like, Bruce has had 20 albums and he hasn't run out. Maybe maybe I'm gonna run out after 12 songs. Like, I don't know how long you can write songs. I don't think there's really a limit or anything. But I assume there is a certain time, whether you be 70 or 20, when you do run out of things to say. I assume. Bob Dylan hasn't. I'm not that Bob Dylan. There's a difference. I think there's a little bit of a difference, slight, but you can kind of tell the difference. And so I don't know. It's been 8 months since I wrote. I think What If He Never Comes Home? Not 8 months. It's been like 4 months since I wrote What If He Never Comes Home. And I have started a lot of songs, and I have went, oh my God, that's not what I want to write, and I have not put out those songs. And there was something different about the song, I guess, because every other song I'd start out and then it'd go well, and then I'd get to the chorus, and then I'd say, screw this, I'm going to bed. It's too late anyways. And this one, I don't know, it kind of stuck. I kind of liked it. And when I say I stole from Brian Fallon from a lot of things, I think I stole from Brian Fallon this too. I don't know. My dad said it sounds like Brian Fallon. I unconsciously stole from Brian Fallon. So I didn't know what I was doing. But if you've been listening, you know that a lot of my songs follow a theme. And it is, what else do I guess they're all sad, but what else do I have to write about besides looking back? I got a lot of time to look forward. I only have 16 years of reference to write down in my paintings, as say in the song. And so they all follow a similar theme in a way. And I don't know, I like writing about it because I feel like I have a lot to say about it, and that, if you haven't noticed in the last 9 months, life comes at you pretty quickly and very slowly at the same time in these last, like, I'm surprised we're only in December, but it feels like, well, we got like 10 days left. I'm surprised we're this far, but it still kind of feels like April, and I'm waiting for the 2-week signal to get back out of the house. So this one's called When I Was a Kid. I technically still am a kid, but you get the point. It's when I was a little kid. So I hope you guys like this one. I used to stay up in the night in case you'd call. Used to stay up writing songs on my bedroom wall. If you can't hear me outside your door just yelling, come on home. I used to write down my dreams on a blank white page. Put 'em away and take 'em out another day. Now these days I ain't got too much to say. Thanks, Daddy-O. Well, I'll send you my letters that I wrote when I was young. Sign 'em, kid, I was before, and the man I have become. Never meant to hurt you. Sometimes I think I did. Those are just some stupid things that I said when I was a kid. I used to waste my time thinking up these lies, writing down my paintings on these long, long drives. Now these days I just close my eyes and write. I used to write down your name on my jacket sleeve, trace every letter through each stitch and weave. Now these days I don't fall so easily. Well, I'll send you my letter that I wrote when I was young. Sign 'em, kid, I was before, and the man I have become. Me too. I hope I never hurt you. Yeah, sometimes I think I did. Those are just some stupid things that I said when I was a kid. I don't waste my time filling up my head. Don't waste my time on the things I never said, or all the things I wished I'd done instead. Well, I should have sent you my letters that I wrote way back there. I meant every word I wrote in those misbegotten prayers. But I never said I loved you, yeah, sometimes I wished I did. Those are just some stupid things I didn't say when I was a kid. When I was a kid. When I was a kid. Thanks everybody for coming out. We've missed you. We needed to come back and have some sort of interaction with people. So we'll be back, December 15th with special guests again. That will be the Christmas show. Thank you guys for coming out. We appreciate it, and we'll see you then.
And then what?
Well, if I was a rock star, I just wouldn't care. I'd buy a mansion in the hills and hang out with Cher. I do cameos in movies that no one ever sees. Be a guest star in a game show that's airing on TV.